What is up, my lovely vipers? That didn't come out the way I thought it would. I was trying to I was trying to copy a tagline that I heard somebody use. And I just, no, the cadence of my voice and my accent and everything, it just didn't come out quite right. But, anyway. Hey everybody! Welcome back to another stream of Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Picking up right where we left off, but I gotta make sure to fix my settings. Last time I didn't do this. That's fine. This. I noticed I didn't have inverted controls, so there we go. I wonder if this game also gives little recaps. We're an hour and 3 minutes in. Oh, and I should say ahead of time, this is also going to be like another hour stream. It's just going to be a short one because, unfortunately, I am going to get a little busy. I am going to be quite busy today, so I won't be able to make the stream as long as I usually like it to be, like 2 hours. We'll see though. But yeah, most likely it's just going to be a 1 hour stream. Everything's so smooth. HDMI, well, the fact that this is, you know, a much more, it's a PS3 remaster of a PS2 game as opposed to just a GameCube remaster of a, or not, a GameCube remake. So basically just a GameCube video game. It's a PS3 remaster of a PS2 game. It runs so much smoother and looks so much better on an actual HDMI, native HDMI output, as opposed to the Twin Snakes, which was, I was running it from a Wii, a Nintendo Wii, from AV cables into a little converter I bought a long time ago that converts it into an HDMI signal, and so then it goes into an HDMI cable, and then from there I split it into the capture card and the TV. It still looks good, but this looks way better. This is actual HDMI output coming straight from the console rather than, you know, the AV component stuff. So yeah, the difference is just, and it's a little jarring. I'm just like, holy shit, this looks way better. Okay, well, we have a pistol now, so we can take out this Semtex trap. Problem is, well, it doesn't have a silencer. So if I fire it with that dude over there, he's just gonna hear it. Did that actually hurt me? Did I lose health? I guess getting hit in the face by fire extinguishers is probably not very pleasant. Last time I showed how cigarettes can also light that up. This is always precarious. Oh yeah, there's more ammo on the table somewhere. Still counts as full then. Bro!
Freeze.
I did not expect a sudden sneeze. What the fuck happened? Did I catch a cold from being out in the rain too long? Or from the... Oh, I bet it was the fire extinguisher. Let's see if Otacon says anything about this.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
I guess no comment on the fact that I just sneezed. Alright, let's take out these traps to make sure if we ever have to come back through here, which I don't think we will have to, but if we do. Oof. Do we trust it? Okay. I like that you get a confirmation sound. Alright, we're about to area change again, so... Oh wait. Also, I think, I was gonna say, this is the guy that was in the storage now. They all count as different enemies. If you're collecting all the dog tags... Wait, respawn him because I came in here again. He's back. He's gonna see the body. You just kicked him awake, I think. Yeah, it's the same guy. Wet box, box one. Why do I have two different ones now? Oh, the wet box was, I bet the wet box was the one that I found outside, right? After the Olga fight? I guess it can fall apart pretty easily. I don't know what the point of that is, but... Wait for him to fall asleep. Too busy stressing to notice that a box disappeared in front of you. Get fucked. I'm out.
Freeze.
Go to sleep again. Oh. Okay.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second. Snake, have you heard this one? Evil is human nature, and his entire being falseness. The concept of so-called original sin. The idea that you're born bad, so you can't help doing bad things.
Hold on. I thought the idea of original sin was that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born evil.
Oh, yeah, that too. Very good, Snake.
Look at this dude.
Someone has no fucking idea what the hell he's talking about. Even Snake knew that one better. All I gotta say, I'd never heard that before. What Snake said, maybe that is what it's meant to imply. It makes sense, actually, from a biblical perspective and just analyzing it on its own. That does sound like what they mean to imply, especially with all the teachings and other nonsense that they preach at churches. Yeah, it does seem like they're heavily implying that we're just inherently evil. Ironically, they don't make a much better case for you know, trying to be a good person with some of the other things they preach at most churches regarding prejudices and stuff like that. Doesn't seem like they're any better, is what I'm saying. but still, I think I understand what they're trying to say. Truth is, no one's born either good or evil, though. We're a product of both our genetics and our environment put together. Not one or the other.
Freeze.
Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go deeper into the ship, but start heading down. But where to exactly? I'll stop saving often once we get the Easter egg I'm looking for from this.
Time to save? You know the story about Achilles in Paris? The moral here is, well, something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. Talk about a dangerous sea. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake. There's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry.
Oh, shit!
Oi. You gotta give Otacon credit for trying at least. He sticks to his guns, eh? Shit.
Freeze. Freeze.
Okay, so not this way. I think I know where that leads. And it might be our only choice. Let's see where this goes. Trying to figure out how to go deeper into the ship. We already checked all these rooms before, no need to search them again. This was locked before, right? Yeah, it still is. What about this? I'm guessing this leads outside, though. Oh, let me try it. Oh yeah, it does. Was this way blocked before, or am I hallucinating? Aren't these stairs blocked? Like I couldn't go down here? I think we might have found the right way to go.
Time to save? Hang in there.
Yeah, there we go. Engine room starboard. I don't think we could come in here last time. Definitely a new place.
Raven?
What the
That dude is supposed to be dead. An action figure? Yes, nice lethal bullets it's shooting. Alright, Ocelot clearly set this up to fuck with me. Oh shit! Nice jump scare. You know Ocelot put that Raven toy there. There's no way he didn't. He's like, this'll fuck with Snake. Maybe I should put this guy back where he was. Making a mess? We're gonna drown in bullets over here. In toy bullets. So you go back in here where you were.
Freeze.
It might get a little loud in here because, you know, it is the engine room. Who the fuck is right underneath me? Oh, he's way down there. Got him. It's still nowhere near as bad as the generator room in Resident Evil 1 though. Like the original one. Holy shit. That is some loud shit.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Poor dude didn't even stand a chance. Moochie. Or Mooch? Is that what it says? He's got a weird fucking smile. Is that her back? They have a poster of her back on the inside of the locker and her front on the out. Okay. Uh-oh.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosive? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Right. Oh fuck, I didn't even see these, yeah. That's what he's talking about. And this one's already deactivated. Oh, I think it's a difficulty thing. I'm pretty sure I remember there's another one up here. One of those, the mechanisms that you have to shoot out. At least for that first set right there that's already turned off on this difficulty. Probably so you don't run into it and blow yourself up right away. God, that is scary. The explosives are right next to the device, so if you miss, game over. Is that flour? Yeah, see? On this difficulty, you only have to take out one. Pretty sure on higher ones, you have to take out 3 for all 3 of these, sensors. That's all set. Alright, cool. Let me see that shortcut we unlocked, though. Oh, it's where the dude with those flies buzzing around him was. I got you.
Time to save?
Yes, my good sir.
Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is half ended until the 90th league? That means... what does it mean? Okay, it means that if you're planning to walk that far, you better damn well know how to do simple arithmetic. Study, stay in school.
This seems to be getting more and more random.
It's becoming more deep, trust me.
This is good, dude. Oh my god. I was assuming he was gonna say something about like, oh, you know, that means that people don't perceive that they're like almost done with, or they don't perceive that they're like even halfway done with something, or almost done with something until they're like literally right at the end. I'm paranoid, I'm sorry. Try one more time.
Time to save? The Chinese have a proverb that goes, scholars hold in esteem knowledge, not acts. See, they just sit around thinking instead of actually doing something, which doesn't make them too useful. Action is what matters, I think.
Look, what I heard from Mei Ling was that...
Snake, have you noticed that you bring her up a lot?
Huh? That isn't the...
Here we go again. What am I gonna do with you?
Like I was saying.
You and your hyperactive libido. It's a good thing one of us can keep all the details straight.
He thinks he's thinking about Mei Ling just because of his dick. He's like, your hyperactive libido. It's like, dude, that's not why he's bringing her up. It's because you're fucking up all the proverbs, man. You suck.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
What a powerful voice for that speaker, holy shit. Dark as shit. You gotta have these. I've been on an aircraft carrier before, and they are a pretty old one that's retired, like a museum now, basically. They do feel a little cramped, like this. Not recommended for claustrophobics, I gotta say. I like tight spaces, but I was still a little nervous just because I didn't want to hit my head on anything, because it's all metal. Oh, he's jamming out, dude. He's like, hell yeah. This is some good music.
Freeze!
I like how his music got turned off the minute we did that. Put him to sleep. Oh, that guy's making check-ins. If I take him out, and he doesn't check in, they'll come looking for him. Unless he's just talking to himself in his sleep.
Nothing to report.
He's just talking to himself in his sleep. There, I'll help you go to bed. Oh shit! I saw more of the map, so I thought, fuck, I should have saved again. I'll go back. So, because I could see more, you know, more hallway on the radar, I thought it was still the same room.
Time to save? This is my favorite Chinese saying. Better to be first among roosters than last among bulls. Of course, the meaning's clear. If you have to choose between being a chicken or a cow, pick the chicken. Cows are always being messed with by aliens. Cattle mutilations are up, you know. Why go looking for trouble, right? If an enemy spots you, you'll be in more trouble than a cow on a UFO. You stay out of their sight.
Why would aliens be in an old Chinese proverb?
Everyone knows they've been visiting us for thousands of years.
News to me.
Now he's starting to sound like that fucking Gary McGolden dude or whatever the fuck his name was. The guy who got his hands on Nastasha's optical disc. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, I woke up again. Well, he didn't stay out long, did he? Deck 2, starboard. I should have called Otacon when I found the Vulcan Raven doll. He might have said something about it. Shit.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, he's gonna see me.
Who goes there?
Yep, here we go.
Aim for the light.
Don't do that. Fuck! I couldn't figure out how to move out of there because I heard the grenade too. I was like, oh shit. What the? You can't. There's an invisible wall, literally. You can't move past that point. Oh, you're a prick. They don't want you trying to melee them, I guess, so there's an invisible wall there. I think we reached the point of no return, so I'll probably have to do a new game at some point to show the To see if Otacon would have said anything about the Vulcan Raven doll. I think there was a conversation for that, and I totally missed it. It's not listed under the Easter eggs in GameFAQs, though, so...
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the...
He learned how to wield his gun with his left hand. Still doesn't explain how he has a right one, though.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Remember,
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Sounds reasonable. I once had to give an 8-minute speech for a speech class,
At the
so...
moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think...
So during the cutscene, I was basically looking for, to make sure I don't miss an Easter egg coming up, so... That's why I was like, you know... Also, I might have to go back... I'm gonna make a second save, because it might be too late for that Easter egg that I was going for with the saves. It might have had to be before this. So, I should check that before I keep going.
Twice about their nuclear...
Oh, you need to save? Just a second. Snake, do you know the Chinese proverb, care avoids error? Error is thought to be a Kung word, meaning what? There's some linguists who think that this accounts for an almost universal utterance of the syllable when people are at a loss for words. A kind of vestigial...
Hey! Ah! What a crock! What did you do with that little cheat sheet I made you? Oh, there it is. Hey!
That's really,
How could you do that? You know how busy I am and you...
It's not what you think.
Oh? So what am I thinking?
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Snake. Do you know that Otacon's been...
Mei Ling, we're in the middle of a mission and everything, so can we, you know...
Fine. Sure. You bastard! And Snake, the real meaning of care avoids error is that if you're cautious, you can avoid making serious mistakes. Even if you've gotten used to the mission, watch what you do. Good luck.
Yeah, Snake. Good luck.
You, I'm not done with.
Yeah.
Let's discuss this, shall we?
You suck!
There we go. That was the Easter egg. I think it's 12 saves you have to do just for that. Mei Ling actually pops in. That was her original voice actor from, you know, Metal Gear Solid 1. Not the Twin Snakes version. That was definitely a different voice actress. But yeah, that was her. They brought her in for a little cameo there. It's the only time you get to hear her, though. Otacon's in big trouble now, though, because he fucked up all those proverbs that she gave him.
Strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Why is that guy just wearing his boxers? Do you see that? That soldier down there. What was I gonna say? Oh, hold number 2 is where the other Easter egg I'm looking for here is with the camera. We'll get there in a sec. I think what I'll do is I'll load, once the stream's over, like during some spare time later today, I'll load the other save and go back to the Vulcan Raven doll and see if I can actually still see if Otacon would have commented on it. And if it does, then I'll just load that save next stream just to show that real quick, and then we'll come back here. But for right now, I'm just going to keep going.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Okay, this is the one. It says to take a picture of the screen on the right for some reason. I don't know how close I have to be, though.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
There it is. See, Snake let out a grunt, too. He was like, ugh. What the fuck was that, basically? Oh, we get a trophy for it, too. Who are you gonna call? Because it's like a ghost or something? I saw...
Getting back to the topic.
Yeah, I saw this in the previous room.
This
like
new
a
model
here.
of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Manta Ray.
Okay, no.
Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
How the hell do I keep going forward? Shit.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target your ship.
Oh shit, that's us?
Intruder to the left!
Forget about it.
Intruder in the back!
Good thing I came down here. He's testing his soldiers right now.
Intruder to the right! Intruder in the back!
It's interesting to call anti-Metal Gear
Should that actually happen,
terrorists, right? It's like...
We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times.
Calling us terrorists for being anti-Metal Gear when it's meant to be a nuclear weapon. That's
To move on,
kind of almost
the
pot
Metal
calling
Gear
the kettle
Rex
black, right? But
development
that's
of Shadow
self-righteousness
Moses
talking
was
right there.
supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. We will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence.
I really do want to listen to his speech too, but I know I have to move. I can't, you know, linger too much.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is...
So George Sears was the name of the president back then? Ocelot talked to him on the phone, we know that much.
Metal Gear.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over.
I need to see if Otacon will tell me what kind of shots I need again. Might be able to get one right now.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Okay, that's pretty simple. Front right, front, and then front left, and then the Marine Corps logo. Which, I can't get any of those shots from here, from what I can think. So.
We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
He takes quite pride in a lot of pride in that, doesn't he?
Designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned.
Oh shit, it's gonna be like a drone.
Intelligent existence and an autonomous control system.
And AI is gonna control Metal Gear Ray.
Next generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion,
Good.
the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
No way back.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Shit, we only got 36 seconds left.
Left. Up.
Freeze.
Oh!
Down.
Thank you.
Up.
Thank you, buddy.
Down. Up.
Is this where that guy's standing on? The guy giving the speech? I think it is. I can't jump over this, okay.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
There he is,
The
yeah.
National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development.
It doesn't sound like he's done, though.
From the very beginning.
This ain't gonna work.
I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest with plans for the
Alright, we got an extra 3 minutes, thank
$100
God.
billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Good.
Now That works.
We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program.
Good.
The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out.
Good.
See what happens if we save one more time. But I think that's all 3 photos, and I took an extra, so I do give him the speed too, just for the hell of it. Right on time, too. 56
Oh,
on time.
Snake, you want to save?
Being cautious because of the timer. Don't want to soft lock myself.
What happened to Mei Ling?
She got mad and went offline. Nothing. Now, don't we need to get back to the mission? So much to do, so little time.
What?
You
What the fuck?
That bastard killed Mei Ling. No. Obviously he didn't, but like, still. I'm glad there was a follow-up though. I don't know what the hell is going on. I would just put the Hackerman's emoji in the chat right now. Root, Scott, incorrect. What is this? Trial and error? It's like brute forcing the password. This is fancy. Sensibility Program Image Telegraph Machine. Sprites version 2.21. Upload complete.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Oh wow.
The first
really?
image
Instead of
is-
Kodak moments?
Ah, don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again?
So apparently that's supposed to be a picture of Hideo Kojima. And it's freaking out Otacon.
The next one's...
Because it's like a ghost, you know?
This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, what am I seeing now? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. The next one's... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, what am I seeing now? I'm sorry. You need to take another one. The last one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
I mean, he even went 3 minutes longer, yeah. But I do gotta get the fuck out of here now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
So it's an anti-Metal Gear, basically, from what I got from the speech and everything else. Clapping.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
What? Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Spaghetti cinema? What the fuck?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Damn, hot slipping.
Nobody move.
These soldiers need more security.
Understood. This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
The soldiers are like, oh shit. I love how he delivers that line. That's right, no one has to die needlessly. I love Ocelot, he's great.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
He's such a great villain. I almost said he's like the perfect villain. I don't know about that, but like he's a great villain for sure. The voice actor though really carries him a lot. It's really cool.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
I'm quite shocked the Marines haven't shot the shit out of him, especially now. He's got no one guarding him. I don't see the Semtex trigger on his hand either. Oh, he's got it.
Show's
He's
over.
got it now.
If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
He really pushed it. Four Marines were given Stormtrooper aim for Ocelot plot armor.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Dude also said he had a daughter, didn't he? The Marine Commandant just got a shot right across the fire there.
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
They're not gonna pierce this armor with them. tiny thing? He's starting to think a little bit more, at least, sure. Explosive. But still, that armor is too, if it's anything like Rex or better, there's no way. Sucking up water. Drinking deep of the abyss. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. You can absorb, you can suck up water and then shoot it like a laser jet almost. Instead of laser water, but it's basically like my water jet velocity. Because, you know.
Snake! Snake!
Game over, we didn't make it. Mission failed. But yeah, it's like one of those aqua pike water jet flossers basically. Except at that size with that much force, I guess it can cut through steel. Shooting water like that. That is actually scientifically possible. Actually fire water like that strongly that it can cut through steel like that. I gotta look that up.
Problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Damn. That situation went completely fucking foobar, didn't it? That ended about as horribly as it possibly could have. Good place to end the stream, right? Nice cliffhanger. I'll let the next few scenes play out anyway, though. Once I gain control again, then I'll, you know. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age. I'm guessing that's where that was taken from. I'm gonna have to look up that book. Or whatever that is. Could be a scientific journal.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell.
That is not what
I hear
happened.
the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Holy shit. Yeah, the way he just explained it, that is 100% true.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Kodak looks different.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Told you that game was canon.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Very familiar voice actor there. Alright. Can I save though? Now you see why I did the VR missions, right? Why we played that game? I told y'all it was canon. This is apparently the guy who did all 300 of them. What the hell are those? Oh, nice. The M9.
You could probably get in down there if you crawl. If you hide well, you can probably escape when being pursued by the enemy. Whenever you crawl into a narrow space, the camera will automatically switch to intrusion view.
Push the left stick up to move forward, down to move back. Push left and right to turn in those directions.
Keep an eye on the enemy and proceed undercover at all times. You absolutely cannot afford to be spotted. Unlike in VR training, you can use your gun from intrusion view in the field. Keep that in mind.
Probably, yeah.
Bruh. Why did his voice change when he said that one line about the, you know, when he was giving that tutorial just now? There was that one segment where his voice sounded like a completely different person. What the fuck was that? That first person view is rough with this shit. I think I saw in GameFAQs those things are called sea lice or something. If you, like, crawl around near them, they'll get into your stuff. If you have rations, they'll start eating your rations or something like that. Kind of like the little baby snake thing from Metal Gear 2. Like, it hatches from the egg and then it starts eating your rations if you're not careful. Something like that. I don't have any rations yet, so it doesn't matter to me, but... Anyway, it looks like I can't save you until I get the hell out of here. Oh, there's a ration. But, I also saw in GameFAQs, if you finish the game with the sea lice on your person, it gives you a special rank. There's ranks at the end of this game too, just like there was in the first Metal Gear Solid. Code names you get for completing the game under certain conditions, basically. Like how much ammo you use, how much rations you use. There's a rank called sea lice, basically, if you do it with the sea lice constantly with you the whole game and don't get rid of them. Got a little disoriented there. No radar yet, so... God, it is hard to see. Oops. I don't know, get up. More sea lice. This dude's pretty agile. He seems to have a bit of a lighter build than Solid Snake, and you can see from his hair he's obviously not the same person.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Oh fuck, even though I have the little oxygen thing on my mask, it's like... It didn't say the punch button. Alright, square is to fire your weapon, circle is punching, right. God, it is so blurry though. But yeah, there's swimming mechanics now. Unlike, in the first game where you just sunk to the bottom of the little section of water there at the beginning of the game, and you just kind of walked around at the bottom. Now you can actually swim. Looks like there's anything down here though. Like bubbles though, it's hard to... Alright, I guess there's nothing else to do. Let's see if there's any Easter eggs before we move on. I still can't save, otherwise I would have stopped already. But, it's all good. Let me see. Oh fuck. This is a shortened version of another one I wanted to look at. Let's see, Control F. Make this easier. Okay. The hell? Am I taking too long?
Right. You should be used to the controls by now. Proceed with your mission. The clock is ticking. Get on the elevator on the far side of this area and get to the upper section of the big shell.
He's telling me to hurry the fuck up. Yeah, let me try this. Don't see anything. Okay, it looks like they're crawling on me now, which is disgusting, but... There it is! Meal ready to eat, restore life, press X button to use. Yeah, but... Get this little shit off of it. Ew, it moves. Look. That's how you get rid of it? You just shake the little inventory till it falls off? That's pretty funny. I don't think I'd ever seen that before, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't remember it too much. There's nothing I paid attention to that much as a kid or something, I don't know. Oh shit, he does cartwheels. See, he is a lighter build. And, there's a difference in his agility and flexibility as, from That thing say Metal Gear 2 Sons of Liberty? I swear the hatch just had the title of the game on it. Well, what the hell beat him up?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
I guess because they lost Gorlukovich, yeah, after the... See? It's not the... It says Metal Gear 2. Guns of Patriots. Is this new? Was this in the original? Was it too blurry to see because it was, you know, AV cable output on a PS2? No HDMI as far as I know. I swear that says Metal Gear 2 Guns of Patriots. Which is not Metal Gear 2's actual subtitle. It was Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but this is kind of interesting. Patriots keep coming up though. That is the common denominator. Oh! That's a familiar silhouette.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node. Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Sounds good, I better hurry then. They do get up, they're taking another nap.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hope this doesn't wake them up, but can I get some shit off them anyway? Rations? There we go. You take those. Of course I still remember that.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh yeah. We have opportunities for Easter eggs here. I hope I can change this later, but... I'm obviously not gonna put in my real shit and, like, borderline dox myself. I'm just gonna go ahead and do, well, you know, one of the Easter eggs is, well, who else? The creator of the game, right? How do you put space? This thing? Oh wait, no. Bullshit. Oh no, that means backspace. There we go. It's his birthday. August 24th, but they won't put in the year though. And obviously, yeah, he's Japanese. Isn't that cool? Alright, now what should we make this? There's another name you can put in here. Some other guy, I guess. I don't know. I saw it in the Easter egg section, but I'm kind of like, whatever. So August 24th is his birthday. I didn't know that. Well, fuck it. Let's put in our, let's put in the Twitch channel. Why not? I think you can change this whenever you want later, too. It actually fit. I thought the last name might have been too long, but no, it fit. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and keep Hideo Kojima's birthday. It's not mine. I'd rather keep it that way. Oh god, Kazakhstan? Man, such a shame. All I can think of is Borat when I think of it. When I think of that. Also, I just realized I forgot to raise my volume after that last cutscene. I was just dicking around and showing... Well, you guys saw what I did. I was just commenting on how you can see Hideo Kojima's birthday. Not the year, though. But just, you know, the month. That stupid Borat movie. That's all I can think. I never even watched it either, but it's like the only way I even heard of that country. Just such a shame. Since I know I know a lot of people probably found it pretty offensive. Holy shit, there's probably so many. Maybe I shouldn't have put in Hideo Kojima's shit, because now it's like... Okay, it's in alphabetical order. Uganda? Another goddamn meme just popped into my mind. USA! If you give it a random year. Oh, you can't. You can't actually put in the year. Oh, okay. That's a lot odd. They only let you put in the... Okay. Whatever. Yeah, we'll do that. Fuck it. Do you know the way? Yes, Ugandan Knuckles, yeah. I was trying not to go there and mention that. Thanks, Crimson. Okay, this is still how I left it. There, I have a way to quit back to the title screen now. Because there's no reset button on the PS3. You can just turn it off and that's it. Or hit the eject button on the disc, I guess. Alright, we're good. Now what?
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the
How could I
same
forget?
one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
Those VR training missions were 300 missions long.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
What? Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me,
You're a real
not the
egotistical
mission.
woman.
And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
What is with the...
Isn't there?
I can't remember.
What is with
I'm
the
sorry.
ominous music in the
well.
background?
I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
That whatever you heard, that echo, was me pushing the R2 button. I'll do it again.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Whatever.
So I introduced this during the previous chapter when we were playing as Snake. If you hit R2, you hear the character's thoughts. Oh my god, dude, when I played R2 just now, when Rose was on the screen, Jack, I guess is his name, was like, "You're an egotistical woman" or something. What the fuck did he just say? Did he went off? It's like, what the hell? Elevator's not here yet. Who thought it? I remember there was an enemy over, or an item over here. Maybe you're supposed to get it later in the game. Like if you come back, it spawns. But like when you cross over here, there's supposed to be an item you can pick up here for later. But maybe it is something you have to get later. Like you have to come back to a different part of the game for it. Yeah, I checked this whole place, top to bottom, so... Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here.
Return your positions. Stay sharp.
Freeze! Huh?
Don't kill me.
Charles P. Pinkerton. Nice. Alright. I'll save it out here. And then I'll end the stream. It's like I ended up going 2 hours anyway, just because of all the cutscenes and everything. And switching characters.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Sounds like they're underestimating him if they think he couldn't have survived that after everything else he's gone through.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the President?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Okay then. Oh shit, seagulls. They're shitting all over the place. I think you can slip on their shit too. Like if you go near it, you actually have to walk if you don't want to slip on it. I wasn't kidding. Also, I think there's another... I only have a tranquilizer gun right now, but I think just like in the first Metal Gear Solid, if you start shooting the seagulls mercilessly and killing them, you get a codec call about your animal cruelty, I believe. I do think that is still a thing. Oh, I can't cross over from you? No, apparently I can't. Okay. I thought that's how you reach the other side there. Oh, how the fuck do you get over there then? You little shit boys. I saw the opening, if that's what they're gonna talk about.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
What the hell is up with his voice changing so dramatically when he gives certain tutorials? That is so weird. Every 5 seconds this thing rings.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Okay, so at least some government officials know, higher-ups actually know we're here and what the hell's going on. I ain't gonna stop Navy SEAL Team 10 from shooting at us, though. Guess I can't get spotted by either of them.
What's up, Jack?
Mushy mushy.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
So even though I'm not going for another Easter egg again, like the Mei Ling one with Otacon, I'll still be saving quite often because that's the only real way you get conversations between Jack and Rose, outside of what happens in the main scenario quest. The main cutscenes, basically. You can get a lot of optional ones by just saving often, so I'll be doing that. But I should be able to click back to the main menu with a node, and there should be one really close by, because it's the beginning of the game, it's not that hard yet. And then I'll just do my usual sign-offs and end the stream.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
There it is.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Okay. Oh shit. Is he coming over here? I mean, I could do that. But I see plenty of opportunity to just tranquilize him from behind. But that protocol is based on you playing on normal and you don't have the tranquilizer gun yet.
Freeze!
You only get this on very easy and probably easy as well. I don't know.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
See, these are all new features that Metal Gear Solid 1 obviously didn't have. The bodies would just disappear, and there was no tranquilizer gun either. You just killed the soldiers, and they would disappear. Their bodies would just disappear. But we've already seen a lot of these new features in the Twin Snakes, because that was a remake of the first Metal Gear Solid game using features from this game. So, it's nothing new for me. I don't want to put them in there, because then I can't get that ammo later. Okay, let's put them in this one. Prop them up. Boom. I'm done. Hurt locker? There's a trophy for stuffing an enemy in there? There we go, back to title screen. There, now I have a full Soliton radar. So again, you know, on very easy, you just have them all by default, but if you're playing on normal, you have to go touch the node like I did just now to actually unlock the radar for each section, each major section of the game, which you can see here in the pause menu. Strut A, F, so it goes clockwise. B, C, D, E. What's the center called? Shell 1 core. Shell 1 2 connecting bridge. I can't go past this. I can't see the rest. Quite a huge area. Giving back those classic Metroidvania vibes. Which again, I said this in the first game, it kind of feels like this is basically the same type of game. It's just more cinematic and has like 1,000 times more cutscenes. But it's basically that sort of design where you unlock new weapons and keys that allow you to access new areas, so on and so forth. It's a lot like Metroid, classic Metroid and Castlevania type games. Anyway, alright, last save, I'm out of here.
Jack, do you need to save?
Yeah, the first 4 saves are all on the tanker with Snake. So I can save over this one now. Should be fine. I'll make one more backup save anyway. I'm a little paranoid about certain things.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
What a weirdo.
I was thinking about interjecting with a comment about sexism during that conversation just now, but instead I just did the... I was like, I'll just let the soundboard say it. Anyway, like I said, I'm out. We'll leave it there. Right, I can actually go back to the title screen now. Wrong button. Oh, it's not even a confirmation. What if you accidentally click that without saving it, right? Oops. Well, you just lost all that progress. Yikes. Like, if you fat finger that, you're done. There's no confirmation. Are you sure you want to go back to the title screen? It's just like, okay. You're gone. It's pretty fucked up. The PS3 remaster, the least they could have done is made sure that doesn't happen, but... Anyway. Like, it just actually resets the game, because it's going to play the intro now. But, yeah, I'm done for now. So, as always, thank you all very much for the support, whether you choose to watch on, you know, Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate it very much. As always, please take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there. And, until next time, please have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And we'll see you all then. Peace. Yeah, not much else to say. Take it easy, everybody.